hesitation creeping in, but you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it rain. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in, make me feel. Draw me in, make me feel. Draw me in, make me feel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. What we got in chat? We have big fish, little fish cardboard box. I like that. I like that. Drawing of big fish, little fish cardboard box. Lobsters in chat. That's a good one. Yeah, a bit of a big fish, little fish cardboard box song, huh? Bit of that. Yeah, it is. It is a bit of big fish, little fish cardboard box. All right, let's turn it down. Get into today. Today is gonna be Tuesday, if you don't know what day of the week it is. Actually, in America, I think it's still some parts of America still Monday. You guys still on the first day of the week? Come on. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on for today. Have a quick look at the calendar here. I'll announce some stuff. What's been going on in the space? Seeing all over Twitter. Wednesday, AUD CPI, pretty clean. Let's just refresh in case some. What's the plan for gold today, brother? Just I opened the stream 30-second. Wait! I'm gonna get to the plan. Wait. Yeah, so no news here. Yeah, my man is ready to go. Plan for gold is coming. You wait. We're gonna let more people show up. Otherwise, I get this question again and again. Give us signal already. All right. I'll give. So, news is pretty clean here. Nothing we really need to worry about. If we are looking at what's going on around the space, let's see if it's on Reddit. I want to see on Reddit. Have a look at what's going on Reddit here. LLM agents. I lost 590k in one day. Should we read that? You guys want to read that? How this guy lost 590k? Demo, no real money apparently. See what happened to this guy. Lost 590k. Oh man, this is a bit of a story time, man. Too long. Let me see if I can summarize it. So his whole life he's been a rational risk adverse investor, meaning he's scared to risk. Right? No, we'll just take the highlights. You deposit money ETFs, recently needed money for... Oh, here we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. The game is over before it even started. The game is over before it even started. Right? Recently, I needed, not earned, I needed money for quickly. Oh, those words together in trading, game over. But what did he need money for? A new house and my car. Shit, man. Shit. No good, no good. That's game over already. Oh, he turned 200k to 600k. Wow. Because he has a good job, he said. Sizing from 100 to 1,000 to 10,000 and eventually 100,000. Damn. It's kind of like a gambling story. Anyways, in terms of other news, what's been going on in the space? Don't know if you guys have seen. There's been like one of these influencers. He's pretty popular influencer. It's all over my Twitter. He came out and he said that he didn't make any money in trading. Now this guy used to post like trade recap recordings claiming he's making 50k, 30k, 20k, you name it. And was pretty confident, pretty popular guy. I'm seeing it blow up quite a bit. Some allegations are crazy, saying that it's a big scam and this is the big fraud on our industry. And I'm just sitting here being like, are you guys fucking stupid? Like, that's been going on forever. And the guys you probably pay, right, that you don't know, and the guys that you look up to, they're doing the same. Like, you need to wake up. Like, these guys who make that dream fantasy of making hundreds of Ks a day, flipping accounts, this and that, they're not it, man. I can tell you that as a truth. They're not it. Okay? I'm not name shaming him. I think his YouTube name is Justin Weirlin, something like that. I butchered his last name, I'm sure. Very popular guy. I think he has over 200k subs. You know, probably if you've been on the YouTube space, yeah, 257k. So he came out, he deleted the video after he came out, obviously because of the backlash. But people caught on to that video, and then news is spread, and now everyone's trying to catch hype and making short form content on that video. So, you know, they're saying how it was a scam and that he did this. So here's what my key takeaway from it. Because he used to post broker statements, he used to post his track record, but still it wasn't all true because people can edit, Photoshop, you name it. Unfortunately, in this day and age, and I think it's always been the way, but I mean, in our space, it's pretty dirty. The only way to prove someone's pure profitability is a decent period of live execution. It doesn't have to be public live execution. It could be in a private group, but you need someone who obviously can trust and verify that, right? You know, I think, not to toot my own horn, but obviously live execution for me has been something that I can hold proud to. Because I can't sit here, you know, Justin Merlin files, you know? Yeah, some sort of live execution, right? Because that we can't argue, live execution. When you set a plan, take a trade based off your plan, regardless of what happens on the back end, the trade is what matters, right? So I think that's going to be number one. Proof of achievements is not going to help, right? That's a common misconception, because everyone can fake things. You can fake payouts, you can fake withdrawals, you can fake whatever, right? Because people can edit all of this stuff, right? So this is the problem. So achievements are actually something I don't really care about, because let's say on a prop firm, I show you guys 25k of payouts, but I've paid 20k of challenges, right? So yeah, okay, maybe I make 5k, but you guys think I make 25k of payouts. So there's so many things. The next thing is, right, people are saying, so how did he make all his money? Because he lived a very good lifestyle. His course paid for it. Now his course cost $4,000, right, for his mentorship, whatever. I don't know exactly what product or what he was offering to sell. It cost $4,000. So at $4,000, obviously you can understand where he's making money. So this has been the whole talk of the industry recently. And that is what's going a bit viral on the internet. So I wanted to give my take on it. So understand this: when you're choosing someone, don't pay 4k for a course. Have someone that is going to give you something that is like a no-brainer. That's why I offer a very low stress thing. I give people massive opportunity in this industry, they don't take it. And at some point, when it's all shuts down, they're going to be like, you know what, maybe I should have actually trusted and gone through with it. But people don't want to do it, right? Because actually there's a part of the industry that likes to pay ridiculous amount of money, you know? So that's the bad thing, you know? So really, if there is opportunities, don't put yourself in a high stress opportunity and need to pay thousands of dollars for something you don't know what you're getting involved in. Only once you understand. That's why I make something very low barrier, something safe, nice for people, you know? Anyways, that's my take on it. It's a shame, obviously, you know, but I think it's good because people need to open their eyes and realize he's not the only one doing it. So gold here, yesterday daily candle closing bullish. Okay, 4-hour time frame closing bullish. For me, I'm looking at this pullback as massive opportunity. I just want a long gold today, to be honest. Problem is, where do we stop? Do we break this low? Do we continue down lower? But I'm long on gold today. I think gold should continue up, and this is a retest before maybe further continuation. Obviously, I could be wrong here, you know, but until we break 4-hour structure, for me, this looks pretty good, right? We haven't broken 4-hour highs, which is obviously where we need to break to continue bullish. 1-hour time frame is making lower lows and lower highs at the moment, which is very bad. Previous 1 hour did close back inside of the range. Current 1 hour is making a beautiful bottom wick. 30-minute time frame ended up closing bullish here with a liquidity grab to the lows. 15-minute time frame ended up closing bullish here as well with the previous coming for liquidity grab. We have a nice open candle here, no top wick. Could be something nice for potential longs here towards the upside. Stop loss placement for these longs. 5-minute time frame, we have this whole range here. See what that looks like on 1 minute. 1 minute we are in big threat, right? This is why we need to investigate. We have nothing here stopping us from going down. So the issue we face right now is if this is going to break the high, we need 180 pip stop. This is the issue, right? So if we're going to run 180 pip stop, then we need to change our mindset to be 100% correct today. And this will be a what? An intraday trade. And with that intraday trade, we have to see how it goes, right? If it flips the 4 hour, it will be nice. This is not going to be in our way anymore because we're expecting it to flip, right? So we're not going to consider this as a resistance just yet, you know, because it retested something and then we expect it to flip. So yeah, although you can market something like this, it's not necessarily going to be, okay, this is a massive resistance. Yet, it could react off it for sure. But we don't need to use that to be an excuse to be like, I don't want to take this because of this, right? So this is going to be number one. Biggest problem I have is just this lower time frame push we've had here, man. You know, this is the problem I have. So I need to run this like full stop loss here, and it's a bit sketchy, you know, to be safe, let's say. Could I enter without running the full stop loss? Yeah, I could. But I know what my risk is. So this is going to be the debate right now. Is where does stop loss go? Patience? Yeah, but the thing is, patience not going to solve it. You know, for me, the problem is I want to think, okay, maybe I run this intraday. You know, leave it as an intraday trade. We don't have other 15-minute to protect. Yeah, but who knows it's going to protect? Look at the way we did this, man. It's full straight. Minute you lose this 1 minute level, you're guessing, you know. Another liquidity grab for sure incoming. How do you know for sure? What makes you say for sure? It's a very dangerous word in the trading industry. Very dangerous word. So what makes you say for sure? Because if you're for sure, then it's a no-brainer, right? So I'd like to know what makes you say for sure. So for me, the only thing I'm contemplating here is maybe send it with the big stop and run intraday, which is not also going to be something where we can get too easily. Like that's my 1-to-1 outside this whole range. So we can wait a little bit here. I'm gonna keep it on my other monitor just to keep an eye on it, see if we can go down. Like the perfect scenario would be this, then get back above, right? What setup are we looking for? We have a setup. What setup do you think we have right now? What does it look like to you? What do you think? We do have a setup. It's more about stop loss placement is the problem. It tested this 4 hour very well here. So this is what I want to see anyways. So let's have a look here at NASDAQ quickly. See what NASDAQ is doing. NASDAQ had just now a setup 3 broke the high. That was quite nice actually. We were locked in on gold there. Oh, setup 2 on 30-minute as well. Yeah, that's nice, but let's check bias. Previous daily candle closed what? Bearish. Previous 4-hour candle closed bullish. Yeah, we have bias as well. Yeah, that was actually a very good setup just then. Been getting these little bit earlier setups on NASDAQ. We had it yesterday as well, if I'm not mistaken, same time. Gold was distracting us. Same actually kind of setup on gold, but we're just having it from a bit higher up. Yeah, this is quite nice with the setup 3 breaking the high. Yeah, so this is something I would have taken if I wasn't a bit distracted by gold. What's that? 21 points, target here 28. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, I'm mixed on NAS for me. Yeah, so that's valid. If you took this, then yeah, you just kind of hold it. You have space. See what DAX is doing here. How you mix? Previous 4 hours bearish? Depends where you're looking, man. Futures, Forex, wherever. It's gonna be different. Futures maybe is bearish. Not on Forex. So gold here trying to flip. Stops is the problem here, man. Yeah, the only way I get in this now is an intraday trade. And we have to get through this 1 hour. We have to get through that 1 hour. A lot of stuff to get through. Oh, push on gold happening, NY, Asian NY session. Yeah, that's been like that for a while though. That's been like that. But that's why intraday trade is fine. Like, it could be boring, but we could slowly chop our way up. Even if we slowly chop our way up, we'd be up like 100 pips, you see? Like, even if London just progresses from here to here, and I'm in the trade, I'm up 100 pips. Yeah, my stop loss is 180, but then I expect, if I'm gonna be correct, New York to continue boom like that. The question is, maybe we never retest here again for me to get an entry. What it's doing now is great. Like, that's what I want to see right now. Like, this is gonna just, we can get tighter stop for the session. It goes down here, then we start to see it revive, start to close bullish, then yeah, we can take a trade. Or if it just does a quick wick again, that would be perfect, is the quick wick. So let's see what happens in the next 5 minutes, whatever. Still open to that. All right, let's see DAX a little bit here. So we have mixed bias, daily bearish, 4 hour bullish. One hour. So with this mixed bias here, we could look to buy. Maybe we're back above this range here. I think that would be a good plan. Let's see what that is on 1 hour. Good on 1 hour. 30-minute, yeah, it's there as well. Yeah, we rejected it on 5. Delirious. Yeah, everyone happy now. Became the most popular song. Here. Where's MK, man? He's missing out his favorite song. Yeah, so above there, look for buys. That should be good. That's kind of the plan for DAX. Now let's have a look. Last pair, silver here. Daily. Very close to daily resistance. At daily resistance, I would say. See if we can get more information on the 4. Very messy candles. So we need to get above it. Yeah, that's where we are. We can make it accurate by seeing lower time frame reactions. So now we go to 5, we make it accurate, and there we go. That's where we want to buy above. So if we get above here, should be good. Can look for some buys. Yeah. What happened to weekly 3-man stream? It wasn't weekly. We just did it as a one-off. Yeah, now gold is trying to go down and do what I wanted to see happen. So we'll see how it develops. Silver, I'm looking at possibly to get back above here for buys. Could happen in, you know, with this 15-minute candle close would be cool. Three-day Cinnabon? Yeah, that's crazy, huh? How long it took you to build consistent profitability? Over 2 years. Bro, what do you think is the best and reasonable results for a year? Depends on your skill level, right? It will change. Your goal is just to be profitable. I think if you're just looking at a 1-year thing, no matter what happens, to be profitable is great. Then you look at where you were least profitable, where you had the most trouble, and then the next year you're going to be able to build on that. What do you think the effect on gold will be from Trump's decision to reduce global tariffs from 15% to 10%? Well, normally when we see this tariff type talk and we have an increase in tariffs, we see a little bit more bullish pressure come on gold. But what is carrying gold right now is the potential geopolitical tensions. So that's what we see if it's reduced. But for me, I read the opposite way around. Then he redacted it? Okay. Tell you, it's a Joker card. Alright, this is a nice, actually, this is a nice 15-minute candle close. We're just at daily resistance, so I will need a close above daily resistance. I really don't like buying into daily resistance. What about the incident in Mexico? Does it affect stock prices as well? No, it doesn't affect stock prices because Mexico's position just creates global unrest. I don't have that event prices only. Yeah, it looks like this, man. It's just all choppy here on this CFD, you see. So I just made it accurate to see where it was reacting, and it was reacting on this zone here. We need a bottom wick as well. I quite like gold as well. This is what I wanted to see, retracement into here. It's quite nice. We're breaking through the highs now. 100 pip stop. See on broker we have bottom wick or not. No, I don't have bottom wick on broker, unfortunately. Do you guys have bottom wick on broker? Do you have nipple? I mean, I can base it off 30-minute and then I don't have to worry about bottom wick. See on futures. Yeah, we have bottom wick on futures, which is good. We have in futures as well, bottom wick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a shot, re-breaking the high. Stops below the 30-minute candle. There we go. Gave it a shot. Gonna put about a 120 pip stop here. Obviously more of a higher time frame idea. We're gonna see how it goes throughout the rest of the session, basically. I want to see if I can get in on futures as well. Being on both accounts would be nice. I need $50, then maybe we're losing this. Where's my MGC? I want to get in on futures as well. Have it on both. Should maybe get a chance. I tried to get in and rejected my order at 4 contracts. What? We're not allowed 4 contracts on futures still?
No, max 2.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, it's a fake. It's a fake news. It doesn't work.
They said they increased it, man.
Yeah,
now I just
yeah.
missed my entry on futures as well.
Yeah.
I can only do 3 with a 150k account.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know.
I just put 4 and then it rejected it.
These motherfuckers.
Max 5? No, man, not even max 5. You can only do max 2 apparently. I just tried to put in 4.
Yeah, Harry, so for NQ, YM, max, it lets me do is 3 minis. And it doesn't let me do anymore.
Yeah, 3 minis is fine. But like with two, I wanted to put 4 contracts, and with 4 micros here, 4 micros I'm talking about.
I'm at micros for gold, yeah, but it only lets me do 3. It doesn't let me do 4. So if you had did 1 less, it would have let you in. It's fucked up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Anyways,
why
at least
limited
we're
it
running
out.
on CFDs. We're running well on CFDs. So let's see how this trade goes. Let's see how this trade goes. I did add 5. Maybe you're not on Express. You're on passing the challenge. We'll see what happens at this resistance. We're running nicely so far, guys. Running about 39 pips profit. We'll see what happens. Bit of a retracement. Maybe on this retracement I could add 2. Just get in something rather than nothing. We'll see. So now we can add. What setup is this? Just 30-minute setup too, man. Getting a big rejection here on the 5. It's not necessarily too much of an issue yet. We need to see how this 1 minute structure. This is what price is doing. It's chopping like this, so it's okay for now. So as long as it can create some good structure, should be fine. If it can't, then we have issues. That I don't like, this random candle coming down here, but we need to just see how it creates structure. Seven minutes we'll know, right? 7 minutes we'll know how this candle closes. Where would you consider break even? Probably at the 30 resistance. Price action strategy works 30-minute, 1 hour? Yeah, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly. It's just like a replication on different time frames. What's the reason for your TP? No, I didn't set a TP yet. I just drew it randomly at the moment. That's just a random TP for now. I think the 15 just came down to create a bottom wick. It did, but we need this 15 to close above would be nice. It's also the 30-minute candle close, so we don't want the 30-minute closing bearish really. Is there an accurate chart for oil? There's a lot of variance here because there's different type of oils. There's crude, there's Brent. Those are the two main actually. Should I pull? You guys want to see the futures screen or you want to watch it on TradingView? Because I entered on futures as well, so we can watch it on futures. Futures? All right. So the reason I'm super low risk is this is the max I'm allowed to risk on Top Step on gold right now, guys. I tried to put in 4 micros, but I wasn't allowed to manage even 4 micros.
Good job, Marco.
Oh, Marco, what happened? He passed? Nice, man. Let's go.
Yo,
See, I gave you the
let's
signal, bro.
go.
You have to pay me
Let's
that
go,
50 bucks.
man. Congrats.
W.
Congrats, man. Way to go.
That's it, man. You made the money. Now you got to buy us all lobsters.
I made him. He took my signal. So yeah, once we tap this resistance, that would be my break-even zone, or maybe a couple of pips from it. How's 1 minute structure above entry? Could definitely move stops here. That's only $100 risk. It's really nothing for me. Are you in already? No. This is not in. What type of question is this, man? I think we tapped the 30. The 30 is a bit lower, or it's no, not yet. I'm just gonna put a line here. So whenever you have a gap in a candle like this, guys, it's always good to take the lower one. Be more conservative, not take the higher one like this. Just take the lower one. Ideally, guys, here's not a bad place to take profits, okay? Because we tapped a resistance. This should be a target. The problem with me is Top Step doesn't allow me to risk enough. It doesn't make sense taking profits right now. But what I will do is I will take profits on CFDs. On CFDs, I will take some here. So yeah, there I took some profit on CFDs. Half. I'm gonna let it run. So I did take some profit here on, show you guys. At the resistance there. Hopefully we can push through. I really hope we can push through. But it's not enough for me to close, you know, on Top Step here. So I'm going to try hold on Top Step, guys. On Top Step, I'm going to try hold. But, you know, we are at resistance, so it makes sense, right? 30 close literally right at resistance. So I want to be paid something for this, you know. 150 times 4 is not bad. Now you tell me. Now you tell me. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Don't want to lose this trade actually. We closed above on CFDs. Whoa. Look at this. This is quite a dump here. Let's see if we can survive this retracement now. Can we survive it? Maybe I risk. Yeah, like that. If we can survive this right now, would be great. Can get paid. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty boring. That's why I wanted to secure on CFDs. Come on, gold, man. Let's go. Show me some power. Show me some power, gold. Show me some power. Let me be paid on this as well. Gap down. All right, tap break even. Tap break even. So I'll look for a re-entry here. It's nice. Got about, how many is that? 84 pips. Secured some. Not on here. But yeah, overall was good. That's why I told you guys to secure there. I know sometimes it sucks securing negative, but it's a resistance. Resistance is a resistance. Nothing really we can do about it. You know? I mean, you can try hold the position, manage stop loss. That's another option actually. Manage stop loss like this. I think I should have done that on CFD and just risk the position like this. I think that would have been good. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, especially on futures when I'm risking so little, just leave it like that. I think that was a mistake. Because I closed half here, right? So why don't I just leave like this 40 pip stop loss? Who gives a shit? And also on futures, I'm risking so little. It doesn't matter really, right? It doesn't matter really. But yeah, I do still trust the trade. Until, especially that we closed above here on CFD. Huh? That's a nice close, damn. The question is, how does this 5 now react inside the range? If this closes like this, we're good. I'm bullish on this. One minute is rejecting from order block. ICT trader. That guy actually was also an ICT trader. You know that guy? Let's see what I can do with this. That was just a pullback for more entries. You should have held it. It's my trade. I can do what I want to do with it. And I closed 50%. So I made something. I think, yeah, I said on top step I could have held as well. Would be fine to hold. I was risking so little at that point. I discussed that, but made a decision and that's it. Because on futures we didn't close above, so I was concentrating on that. And it's not over yet, huh? This whole thing can dump and then you guys will look really stupid if it dumps. So it's not over yet. Until we clear this resistance right now, it's not over. Until we clear the resistance. So it still has probabilities both ways. I agree with holding as well, though. I totally agree. I think as long as it respects the structure down here, it's going to go up. You know, let's see it on 1 minute. As long as we respect that, it's going to go up. All right, this looks good. This looks good. Like, no one's thanking me for the trade, huh? We literally called this from the beginning of the session. We waited for this pullback. Confidence to enter in that. That's a W. That's a W. Take value in that. That was sick. Right? That's about having that plan. Came to the chart, knew exactly what I wanted to see. Did not overthink it. A lot of people overthink this. They'll forget about the higher time frame. Today's a prime example showing you about the 30 minute. Right? 30 minute trade here. we were all focused in on the 15, scared about 15 bottom wicks, but we forget about 30. 30 is in an active setup. Just take it based on 30. We said we have this big 1 minute time frame here, clean candles. We wanted to see a retest into that zone and then a retracement. We got the retest and then we entered. Held the drawdown, came back in profits. Like, that's it. What more can we ask? Then we tapped the resistance now. We're struggling at this resistance, but creating beautiful structure. As long as this structure now holds, I mean, now honestly, as long as this structure holds, this should go up. You know, that's how I would trail my stop loss right now, like this. You know, or maybe like this back inside the range, something like that. If I was trailing stop loss. If not, I'd be break even. Now, the only question is London volume. If London volume comes, this shit gonna fly. If no London volume, the thing I'm scared about is that we might do this. Right? Throughout the day and then continue up. Still playing my high time frame idea, but I don't want to be holding drawdown all the way down into here. You know? I really don't want to be holding drawdown all the way into here. What do you take? 50-minute S3? No, took 30-minute S2 basically, but ran current, you know, current 30-minute. I closed half and then I got tapped here at break even for the rest. But that's what I'm talking about. As long as this doesn't chop, it should be fine. You'll get good move. US intervention in Mexico effect? Nothing really. Just more escalation. Any possibilities you see on today Asian session? Which pair, bro? On gold. You didn't have 4-hour bearish here. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Unless you go counter bias, which I don't take counter bias. This is like not enough structure here. Too late to press a buy here. Too big of a candle, especially in Asian. This is nice. What time is this? 9:30. Too late. Yeah, but this would have been an option here. This one for sure. Basically where I got the exact same entry right now. Yeah, leave a like on the stream, guys, for the value. I would appreciate it. Does help. How many we got? Almost 500 people here. Get the likes up to 200. I would appreciate that. We offer value here every day. Been streaming for years. So join the club. Let's go. I need to trade, but I don't know how to start. If you're complete beginner, man, best place to start is with the free course on my YouTube channel. This one right here. I'll share it in chat. That's your best place to start. Complete beginner, start there. I watched all Harry's lives at work on YouTube. That's how I learned before I joined. Yeah, that's an interesting question I have. So you watch all my lives. How much more value in terms of percentage would you say you found being in the group? That's what I'm interested to see. Because people think, oh, I'm just going to watch live and I'm going to be, you know, easy. all the content, all the guys in the group, check silver. I'll put on my other monitor how long we got. 2 minutes for that 5-minute candle to close. Yeah, maybe we catch something on silver as well. Little scalp on silver. For real, it's like unlocking your third eye, having access to the WAP. Yeah, exactly. It's like also you sign a deal, say I'm taking this more serious. You have direct feedback. I agree. That should help. Yeah, silver could work here. How many can I... What's max I can pop on silver?
I think one only.
Only one? Okay. They were a bit nerfed, actually. A bit nerfed. See if she wants to close above here, though. London open is open. London market is open. No, not yet. Yeah, I mean we're trading in the European session now, but the bank itself is not open yet. Bank will open in about 15 minutes. Oh, it's trying here. We're rejecting last 15 seconds. It can still get above in the last 15 seconds. I have seen it before, but look, we're holding this zone very harshly here. So I really don't want to be on a long. Yeah, so we close below. What happened to my position here? I'm sure I didn't delete my position off the screen. Oh, I drew it on the wrong chart. Stupid of me. Put it back in. Yeah, I drew it on a wonder chart. So you can see how it's just struggling a bit here, you know? Just lacking a bit of volume. That should have been your push. This candle here, if London wanted to push, we should just get that nice movement up here. So again, closing half at resistance here, never a bad idea, right? I mean, at least it guarantees you something. If there's no resistance there, guys, never close early. It's a very bad habit. Never, ever, ever, ever close early.
Sorry, Harry, I know you're looking at gold. Would you just put my NAS chart, NAS win in the chat then? I just got a, I think it was quite nice S5, you know, rejecting.
Yeah, that's nice when you close like that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I don't know. I was wondering if you would like, don't know, maybe it's, okay.
I like also you went break of lowest low. Just that extra confirmation is good.
Yeah.
That's good, especially when you get that big rejection wave come above these highs. It's, yeah, this one's valid. Stop is also fine. You can run that type of stop. Yeah. If you didn't have this green candle there, it's hard to run that stop though.
Yeah, on top step there was like a few more, like, you know, 1 minute green
on the
candles.
way down.
Yeah, on top steps it was just like, I was like, oh, okay. And then I waited for the there was a big one in CFD, so I was like, you know, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's fine. So if I was still in this trade, like, I'm trying to think to myself, I always like, whenever I make a decision in a trade, I like to play out if I was always still in the trade. It's a great exercise you guys should do on a day-to-day basis. Is whenever you're in a trade, no matter you make a decision, play out all the scenarios and force yourself to make decisions non-subjectively. Because you'll see, your mind might suddenly go to a point where now you start being a little bit more relaxed. For example, right now, I know honestly if I was in the trade, right? If I was in the trade right now, I would probably be leaning to go break even once we've broken the structure now. But imagine now that you're not in the trade, what you're going to do is you're probably going to be a little bit more lenient, meaning you're going to tell yourself, I don't mind if I ran stop here, and you start not being honest about yourself, you know? I see that happen quite a lot. Like, honestly, I think the best scenario here would be to just do this. Because in this scenario here, you allow price to retest here, give it a little gap. You know? That's, if you want to hold this trade, that's your best option. If you, like, especially if you close half. Because if you close half here, right? You're not going to lose. Even if you hit that, you're not going to lose. If you got backtested data, if you got backed data and you know about your edge and you know your edge works, no need to worry about psychology. I'll have to disagree there. Yes, you can worry less about psychology, but psychology will be a massive factor. Like, no matter how good your edge is, your psychology will try to pull you as far away from your edge and make you take things that are not, you know, because an edge is also not fully mechanical. We can have mechanical entries, mechanical form of analysis, but there's always that human essence. Like today, waiting for that deeper bottom wick, waiting for, you know, where to keep stop loss, optimizing stop loss. Like that's a day-to-day basis thing that changes and allows us to take a trade. Because if it was that easy where we just have data and then we enter based on whatever the data is, the issue is we could just code a bot to do everything for us, right? Which obviously we've tried. GJ escaped from the range? Yeah, but it did it in a way that we can't really enter right now. I don't know what happened. Does anyone know why I did this? Was there any news that came out? Because it's pretty nuts what's happening on GJ. What do you think allowing full stop? The only problem with full stop is you are at resistances, right? We tapped a 1 hour resistance. We are not running stop below this wick. I ran stops where? I ran stops below the 30-minute candle. That 30-minute candle, although protected, it's not the same as below the 4 hour. Like if I was thinking about full stop, I'd probably leave before below the 4 hour. I have my second phase to pass. Please help find a good trade, brother. What do you guys give me in return? I'm always doing you favors. Where's my favor? Has to work both ways. You guys, like, I post a lot of stuff to support you. You have to support me sometimes. Your name? Jupiter. That's my name. What do you think of individual stocks like big companies? I remember when I first made my first bit of money buying Nvidia. I prefer to just go, prefer to just go in on like something like NASDAQ where I'm hedged with all of those companies involved, you know, Google, Nvidia, you know. You will bless me. That's the max you can do for me is bless me. Well, I'm going to do the same to you, man. So I'm going to return the favor. And I'm going to bless you, brother, to pass your phase 2. There you go, man. That's it. My favor for you, I come to Dubai, invite you for dinner. Respect, man, respect. What chart is this? If you look to the top left of your screen, I've even now these days... Okay, this is rage bait. is good rejection here. If this 15 can close bullish now, we should hopefully be able to get the continuation. It depends, mate. I look for the same thing every setup, same entry, same TP, same SL, same pattern, trend. So I get what you mean with psychology, but a plan and system is psychology. So what if your system stops working? What are you going to do with your psychology? Keep taking it till you lose, or you're going to fix something? What a beautiful barcode on silver. Yeah, I see it. But if it does break out, we should get a pretty nice move. I passed a 5K account and I'm up 2.5% in this account. My payout eligible date is 26 February. So I stopped trading for 2 days, or trade continue. Advise me. If you want the 2.5%, then take the 2.5%. Should we wait for London to manipulate the liquid first before going long? You lost me. You didn't lose me, but no, you don't need to wait for that. If you wait for that, you'll miss the move sometimes. Just understand price action. Very important. All these gurus teaching you online. Just now, a guy who is a top ICT trader claiming to make $1 million in the market got exposed that he doesn't make money. Just now, live in front of you guys, I did live execution, took a live trade, show with terminal. Not using any of those complex concepts. You know? 80 pip banger, and it reached my first target here, right? And I knew it would be a first target. Now, if this can close bullish, there's a chance that we can just slowly chop and make our way towards the upside. This will be a good trade. You get a pretty big trade here. At least back up into these highs. If not, it's just gonna fail here, and that's why I took out half of my position, because I just wanted to be paid by something. So what's the... Anyone have a 50K Express? They know how... I can put 3 contracts, or max I can do is 2.
I'm on a 150K, so maybe that's why mine's
Yeah,
a
I
little
think maybe
more.
that's why you get 3, yeah. So I think I'm 2, yeah. 2, I'm stuck on 2. Will we be trading Forex? Would you not say you mostly trade Forex? I just traded gold now. Forex is not... It's not that interesting, Forex, these days, man. Like for session trades, you know, it's still very tradable, you know, like that's a quite nice setup too that happened here, but I can't trade everything, man. My mind will be, you know, I don't trade Dow during London, bro. Oops. Announced you're strongly opposed to more rate hikes. I see. Thank you. Your mom? Bro. That's why we have backtested data, bro. If you have 5 years of data and a system that's worked for 5 years, decades in the market, why would it change? Because market conditions change. There wasn't 5 years ago Trump sending rockets over a certain area. You know? That's it, market conditions. Like, you have to adapt as being a trader as well. So there's certain conditions where that will test your psychology, patience, FOMO, greed, and a lot of people have that problem. Right, a lot of people have the problem of greed, FOMO. So if they're seeing gold push 6,000 pips in Asian session, maybe they make psychological issues and they make emotional decisions, which ends up messing them up. You see what I mean? So that's what I mean. Psychology plays a role. Now, if you can control that, then you have control over that, which is something I have. But that's not, you can't compare yourself to the rest of the people, right? The rest of people, it's very common for them to make a lot of FOMO mistakes, bad trades, and I did the same as well. Man, I was a fucking idiot when I started, bro. I was an idiot. You know, I would take such stupid trades. I would literally plan a trade for price to push, price would push, and then I'm like, I was right, and now I enter because I saw I was right once. So the minute something else happened, I would then enter because I finally got confidence from before. That's like the most stupidest thing you can do, but I used to do it all the damn time. And guess what? I used to lose all the time. Was my plan correct? Yes. Was my analysis correct? Yes, but I still lost. So is that psychological? Yeah, it is psychological. You know? How much did you lose? I didn't lose much money when I started, man, because I was very tight with risk management. I lost only about 6k, which for my portfolio was not too heavy. Was not too heavy. And I did that over a year. And I only lost that because of switching strategies and never being able to get a consistent gain, you know? Can you tell me when I am, when should I consider what, man? I'm consistent. I'm having 5 to 6% of my accounts last 3.5 months. Started trading 9 months back. Consistent what? You have to tell me what. Is there maximum lot tradable on gold 10-20 lot on brokers, CFD brokers? No, it's only dependent on your margin. So how much margin you have will depend how much. But on the prop firms right now I'm running, for example, on Top Step, I'm capped to two contracts. How much capital did you start your trading? I first started with like $500. Immediately blew that because it was a low amount of money, and really $500 for me was not something I took seriously. So immediately after $500, I put 25k into a broker. So I put 25k, I started with 25k, risking 1%, so $250, which was fine for me. I came from crypto, I was risking more in crypto, so I was happy with that, but I still continued to lose. Then I started to get annoyed because I was losing like 2k, 1k, 2k, and I'm like, you know what, it's not worth losing that when I'm shit at this game. I saw that really early. So then I took out 10k, I traded with 15k, and I risked 50 to $100 per trade until I got good. You know, and even with risking 50 to $100 over the next year, I continued to bleed 4k. But the thing is, it took me a year to bleed 4k, which was very, very good, you know? Disciplined, I didn't do anything stupid. Some people lose 4k in a day, and that's, you know, you need to have some sort of risk management, right? And then, because I found out that it's very easy to increase risk, right? How much you risk now? About $1,500. Why do you do prop firms? To have more capital, man. Like right now I have $750,000 capital that I trade with. So I get more capital, and I also like to be hedged. So today I took the trade on both. I first took it on my main account because I get paid more on my main account. On my main account, I was risking on this trade $1,400. So when I get to close half here, I actually make, you know, money that is decent. I know the internet makes it seem like it's not enough money, you know, but making $500-600 here is not bad, right? It's not bad making $500-600 here. So at that point, like in the big scheme of things, if you make $500 a day, it's not bad. Like I know people make it seem like it's shit, but I don't mind being paid $500 for an hour of my time today. But on the Top Step, for example, I have that problem where I can only risk less. So I took that later. So I prioritized what would pay me more, and then I added. So I just get more, you know, I just get more capital that I can have. Like right now, my next payout on Top Step is going to be around $6,000. That's my next payout that's coming. Right? So I'm just building a little bit more buffer so I have some room to play with. And it's been very difficult to build that because I can't risk a lot on gold. And I trade gold quite a lot in London session. So I'm only can risk 0.5%. So here's the problem is it's ruining my consistency. Yeah, this is maybe where I would have been stopped. Break even is still in. Because think about it like this, guys. If in New York session, I'm in, let's say today in gold, I make $250 because Top Step only allows me to risk that much. Right? But then in New York session, I'm risking $500. So then what happens is I'm losing profit if I lose a New York session trade, you know? So you have to find that consistency. So right now I decided to take the slow approach and risk like anywhere from 250 to like $400, just under 1%. But I have this $400 copied across 4 accounts. So yeah, look, went down, guys, right? So I know you guys were like, this is why I closed 50%, because this was our problem. This 1 hour resistance was our problem. And it doesn't mean the trade won't play out later today, guys. But I wanted to be paid something. So there is a little bit of a method to my madness, right? So I got paid today. It's not as much as I wanted to be paid, but it's the reason I did it. And that's where the value lays in trading, right? You get what I'm saying? So yeah. You think it's worth it, 100? Yeah, you could even start on a 50k, man. Just leverage. Like, our system is kind of bulletproof, you know? Like, on prop firms, our system works very well. And a lot of the guys are able to like, you know, just based off that webinar we had, the prop firm webinar, that whole section, you can utilize that to be confident and pass trades quickly, request payouts, all of that type of stuff. So it's, you can leverage that as well. The number one thing is to have the skill, right? I think the best thing is, I don't know if you joined the group by then, but if you were in the group when we made this section is gold. I could package this section and sell it for $1,000 and it would actually make a positive return for people. Because I'm confident in what I say. It's had years of data behind it. You know, I'm going to show you. So in case you missed it, I'll show you where it is. When you come to exclusive content, you scroll down. There's a section here called Prop Firm Trading. Gonna move it up even here. Prop Firm Trading. Intro to props, 16 minutes. How to pass a challenge, 17 minutes. Exactly how to pass challenge. How to get a payout, 17 minutes. And how to scale, the most important, how to scale. How to have multiple accounts, what to do, 29 minutes. You watch that, you're pretty much sorted for prop firm trading. Any questions you have, of course, you ask me. That's why I'm here. So that'll sort you out. Do you know anyone you recommend for Forex trading? We trade, just what do you mean recommend for Forex trading, bro? My strategy works on Forex. I've been trading Forex for years. Before, look at this, man. Go see my GBP JPY history, bro. I probably have the most, I can probably proudly say, and I don't want to be cocky, but I think I have the most, one of the highest accurate GBP JPY traders back when it was good. But see, the difference between me is I didn't marry the pair. I did marry the pair, but we divorced. You know, we had a bit of an up and down relationship, but it was mostly up. And the good thing with me is I got out when it was the right time. You know? And I also signed a prenup before. So since I signed that prenup, right? I didn't have to lose money while I got out of that marriage. We got out on good terms. Now she tries to tempt me, right? Look at what she's doing today. Flashing everyone. You mean you just want to find someone to copy their Forex trades because you're lazy? She put on that red dress. Morning, Harry. How much can I be risking on a 100k FTMO account? I mean, sorry, on a $1,000 account, bro. Whatever you're comfortable with. I just don't risk half the account, bro. You know, bro. You got SL? I did not get SL, man. Are you going nuts? How did I get SL? Man, my man is stupid.
Harry, you know where Top Step? They've got rid. I don't think it'll apply to your account because I don't know if you bought it before, but I think they've got rid of the consistency rule. You know, like if you do the first pass, you know, like the 150 a day.
Yeah, but you have to switch that to a consistency rule of 40%.
No, I don't know if you do. I think if you get the 150 a day, I think well, I'm speaking to that AI on Top Step now, and it's saying, because I thought I seen it saying basically once you take your payout, you just need to make profit again rather than getting back to the payout number. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that they scrapped that. You're right.
Okay. I was just wondering because I was like, obviously
They scrapped that. Yeah, they did that for only 2 weeks, man. Fooled everyone. People are still trading with that mindset. And they didn't announce that they switch it back. Actually, Mirko told me that they switch it back. Because I was arguing full with him. I was saying, no, it's like that. He's like, no, I checked. So I was wrong. And he actually said, no, they changed it back. And then we investigated it one day on stream, and it's true. He was right.
No, it's good. I mean, it's good. Just sort of letting you know.
Yes, that's great. Yeah, that's a great thing, you know. Helps us. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna head off stream now. It was a good trade. Happy with what's happening. Still gonna try probably make its way slowly but surely. But like I said, this is what I didn't want to be involved. This huge choppiness with stop loss just here. I want to be like this. So 50% close today, and yeah. Which webinar do you explain the NYC Open 9:30 impulsive move? That is in my NYSE trading in the exclusive group. So it's just called NYSE trading. Did you see that Justin Guru came on YouTube saying he never was profitable? He started a course, then deleted the video an hour later. Yeah, I discussed that in the beginning of the stream and gave my opinion about it, if you're interested. You know? So, bro, if you get married in real life, do you think you'll have a prenup? Yeah, for sure, man. What am I gonna give my wife my GT3? Are you mad? That's nuts. It's mine. Not taking that shit. You know? I have to sacrifice every day. So yeah. When she's with me, then it's fine. You know? I can buy her a car if she needs a car. As long as she's not a gold digger. If she's a gold digger, then I'm going to let her dig their own hole and then bury her in it. What if she sees a billionaire? What if I reverse Uno and marry the daughter of a billionaire? Now what's going to happen? Now I'm totally sorted. Now I'm not signing a prenup. No need. You know? What if we reverse psychology that? If she sees a billionaire and she goes to the billionaire, then she was never right for me. That's actually the honest truth. You know? Man, I can't find those videos you showed. Is it on Discord? On WAP, man. So much content there, bro. So much content there on WAP. Anyways.
Hey,
much love, guys.
Harry,
Take
one
care.
more thing, if you
yeah,
can.
man, I'm not going. After stream, I'll just close stream.
I thought you were talking to us. My fault.
No, cool.
Go ahead.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. See you.